Welcome back to Liberty Tree Gaming. Last time we journeyed around looking for mud. We started out by looking for mud around the rocks where we fell and got attacked by a vagabond out that way. And then we talked to Bojina. She gave us a tip to maybe try the tavern or the fisherman up along the way here, which we went that way and encountered a cumin. He suddenly died, and then we encountered two bandits and somehow managed to survive with some trial and error. Then ended the episode there. In between episodes, I just walked back to Zhelejov here to see if I can get back to my room if I still rented it. And why is that? I was gonna see if I could get back to my chest. Maybe it's still my room, which it is. So good. I can dump my stuff. Let's see, left stick there. All right, so I'm gonna just dump a bunch of stuff into here and I will come back for it later. So drop that sword, this axe, this bow. I'm just gonna drop one of these torches. Just drop from here. No. Let's see. Toss this in. Like, I don't want to sort through it right now. I'll go through it later. So like I said, I'm just gonna dump this stuff in. I have half plate leggings here. Hold up. I'm gonna throw those on. Why am I not wearing those? Then I'm gonna... Can I stash? Yes, I can. Alright, so... Oh, where's all my dried stuff? Hold on. Maybe I dropped all of it already? I don't know. Very strange that I can't put more of my dried stuff into here. Alright, so let's look at armor. So I have half plate leggings that I should definitely put on. Yeah, we'll go with those. The padded are better. And yeah, apparently I dropped a bunch of stuff, so that's fine. Am I stuck in the doorway? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be nice and loud now. Nourishment's good.
Greetings to you. Don't be a coward.
I don't know why that icon was there. You.
Excuse me.
Good man, hold on.
I think he's looking for me.
People.
Let me talk to him again.
Greetings to you. How can I help?
What's going on around here, Innkeeper?
We hold a fight club here sometimes.
That
Yeah.
sounds good.
We did this
What's
last
it
time.
about?
It actually came about by chance when then other and that's
Thanks, Innkeeper. What do you have?
Can I sell my extra torch? No. You
why
don't want it.
wasting my time if you don't want anything.
What do you have to say?
What's going on?
Do you have any coin to spare?
He wants 150 coins.
Tell me, how come you're begging? What happened to you?
Allow me to disabuse you of your misconception. I am no beggar. I simply find myself in a bind compelling me to rely on the kindness of good people.
So, you're begging?
But I'm not a beggar.
Why are you asking for charity? Fancy an ale, eh? The amount you're looking for, it sounds like you plan on downing a whole keg.
That wouldn't go amiss, but really, I need the coin so I can travel to Vlashin.
That's quite a way.
I've always found it to be a day or two's ride.
But I don't see any horse.
I don't have one. That is true. I'll join a caravan, ride along, pay for my way, my provisions and such.
Begging, but not a beggar, and he needs money to get to Vlashin. Oh, I've come across a fair few beggars before, but none have ever said that to me.
Must be a coincidence?
Out with it.
You can tell me what's going on here.
I can't. You're prying way too much as it is.
I'm not going to do you any harm. What would I get out of that? If you're some sort of thief, so be it. Do I look like a catchpole hunting down criminals? That's the last thing I need. If you tell me what's going on, maybe I can be of help.
My name is Odolen von Wotitz. My father is Albert von Wotitz.
So you're a nobleman?
That I am.
What really happened?
I escaped from prison.
Oh, no, really?
Why were you in prison?
I was a hostage. My father fell out with a couple of noblemen from the League of Lords. This rankled them, so they ambushed me one day as I was running errands for my father. Then everything happened so fast. They detained me and sent my father a message. If your son's life matters to you, you won't make any trouble. He had no choice but to do what they said. These are tough times, eh?
Did you escape?
Well, I gradually figured out who was guarding me and when. One of the guards used to come into my chamber and talk to me from time to time.
You had a chamber? No dungeon?
No. You don't keep a nobleman detained like a murderer, waiting for the news. I had a room where I was guarded.
All right. Carry on.
Well, I steadily worked on that guard. Once he was convinced I wasn't going to escape, he stopped being so attentive and I managed to pinch his key. Then I just snuck out that night, and that was it.
Sounds like you got pretty lucky.
Lucky or not, I had no wish to spend another moment in that chamber.
How long were you there?
How long were you held?
A year? Perhaps a year and a half? Yes, that seems about right.
What are you going to do now?
My priority is to get back home to my family and discuss it with them. And I need to move fast before anything goes wrong.
Well, good luck.
Very well. I hope you make it home safely.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't have any money. Not that much anyway. Okay. And a barber.
Bless you. What are you here for today?
What do you have for sale?
Weak painkiller brew. What is this? Suppresses the effects of injury and your maximum stamina decreases with health 15% less. Last 10 minutes. Okay. Stuff. And this belladonna is gonna rot. I need to dry it.
Maybe next time then.
Yeah, maybe. Man. So, I'm torn what to do. Yeah, I was almost up here, okay? But I almost feel like I need to go back to Troskowitz right now. I think I will. Can I get my player first? Because I just leveled up. Have any more? Nope, no more perks. Alright, let's fast travel then. This will be our first time fast traveling in this game. Go here. Let's avoid, and I avoided the bandits. Great. So the ability to avoid bandits like that during fast travel is dependent on, I believe, your survival skill. First things first. Let's go smoke this belladonna. Or dry it, not smoke it. Because it's expensive and I don't want to have to buy more. And we'll do all of that too. Confirm. Right, now we have to... We're looking for Pavlena here. Well, let's go see if we can find Pavlena. Yeah, my turn? Excuse me. Talk now.
I'm looking for a young girl named Pavlena. She's missing. She was supposed to be selling baskets here. Do you know anything about her?
I don't know, no, Pavlena. Sorry. I hope you find her soon. Take care.
Good afternoon.
I'm looking for a young girl named Pavlena. She's missing. She was supposed to be selling baskets here. Do you know anything about her?
I don't know, no, Pavlena. Tschüss, mein Freund.
Agnes.
Greetings.
Have you seen a young girl selling baskets here? Her name is Pavlena.
Eh? What Pavlena? Go and talk to Pa about such things. He's the bailiff here, you know.
So you haven't seen her? You're about the same age, I'd say.
For Christ's sake, I already told you. I can't wait till I'm wedded and living in Semien. I've had it up to here with oafs like you pestering me all the time. I'll be with you.
Oh, she's a brat.
I've traveled the world over. Let me tell you.
This is the inn. You seen Pavlena?
I'm looking for a young girl named Pavlena. She was supposed to be selling baskets here.
Better you ask Innkeeper Betty about things like that. I'm just...
God. Why?
Okay, Betty. Have you seen Pavlena? Well, let's see what she has to say about this.
The humans won't be coming back here. Don't worry.
Good. Peace at last. Until you get into trouble again, that is.
All right. Yeah, so that was the Invaders quest that I failed a couple episodes ago. Or maybe it was last episode. Yeah, that was something.
What's the latest news, Innkeeper?
Nothing much, fortunately. And I hope it stays that way.
I'm looking for Pavlena, the daughter of the herbwoman from Zhelejov. Do you know her?
Aye, I do. Pavlena still comes here from time to time, selling baskets, ointments and whatnot. I ain't seen her around in a while, though. Why are you looking for her?
She hasn't been home for a long time, so Bozhena sent me to look for her. When she left, she was heading here.
If I was you, I'd go and ask at the rat house. Or Jezhek the cooper. That old goat had his eye on her one time. Only she wouldn't have him if he was the last man alive. Can't say I blame her. That Jezhek's a drunken sot.
Interesting. Okay, so Jezhek.
Do you think anyone would want to harm Pavlena?
Bozhena's not too popular here since that misfortune with Jakesh's wife, Ludmilla. But no one holds a grudge against Pavlena. She was only a young lass at the time.
What was that about a misfortune with Ludmilla?
That was way back. She was the midwife here. She'd give the women herbs and whatnot when they called for her. But then something happened when she was helping out at Jakesh's. His wife, Ludmilla, died, and a child was stillborn. A tragedy it was, and then Bozhena, she left.
Just like that?
Well, to tell the truth, we drove her out.
Oh? Why was that?
Better ask Jakesh if you want to know more. He's often by his son's grave. It's next to the farm.
I've seen the grave, and I've seen him go to it while I was picking herbs.
What's this Jezhek like? And what do you mean about him having his eye on Pavlena?
He wanted to get married, and no sensible girl around here would have a drunkard like him, so he figured Pavlena might be an easier bet. He promised her a home in the village, but the girl wasn't so dumb as to fall for it. He's hardly got 2 groschen to rub together, and his house ain't no palace neither. All she'd have out of it is a heartache, and a bunch of brats as pig ugly as their old man.
And where might I find this Jezhek?
If he ain't boozing here at the tavern, he'll be on the way here or at home.
Thanks. And do you think this Jezhek might have done something to her? Like abduct her because she scorned him?
Nah, he ain't got it in him. He's all mouth, but he'd never raise his hand to a woman. And even if he did, Pavlena would probably give him a hiding. Just recently, he got a black eye from this skinny fella here. He's a weakling and a wretch. He wouldn't have a chance with Pavlena.
Christ, so much to do.
All right, good info. Let's see if the bailiff's over here. Let me ask him about it. Guard. Bailiff, sir, there you are.
I'm looking for Pavlena, the daughter of Bozhena from Zhelejov. She comes here selling baskets and other items.
Aye, I know her.
Do you know if she's been here in the last few days, Master Bailiff? I'm a bit worried about her.
I haven't seen her myself, but you can ask around the village. Try the houses along the road to Zhelejov. She'd have to pass that way.
What can you tell me about Pavlena?
She used to live here with her mother, but then we drove them out. She's not the kind of girl you'd notice much, but she knows how to take care of herself. I let her come round here because, well, maybe I've gotten soft in my old age. But I reckon children shouldn't have to pay for their parents' sins. Don't you think?
I heard something about that. Why did you drive them out back then?
Bozhena was our midwife. It ain't the cleanest trade, but it's needed. Women all over the domain used to call for her help with births. Only, as it turned out, bad help is worse than no help at all. I won't go digging up old grievances, but believe me, we had cause enough to drive that old witch out of here.
Yeah, so who does Pavlena see?
Pavlena got any friends here? Acquaintances?
There's Roman, who brings us wood.
Roman? Who's he?
A woodcutter like his father. May he rest in peace. He lives just off the green. His hair is red like embers. You can't miss him.
And Pavlena's on friendly terms with him?
You could put it like that. Roman's pa wouldn't be too happy about his son being with an outsider like her. But all he can do now is look down and weep. Not that Roman ain't a decent lad. Honest and hard-working. It wouldn't surprise me if Pavlena left her ma to be with him.
Well, I don't think that's likely. Pavlena left all her things at home.
Still and all. You could go and ask Roman if he's seen her or not.
Do you think anyone here would want to hurt Pavlena?
Troskowitz is a decent village. You'd better watch your mouth.
All right, then we have new things to look at. So go to journal, Jezhek, Jakesh, and the woodcutters. Well, E, F, and H. E, See if we can find the woodcutters first. And there's a tailor right here that can fix my clothes up. He's right up in that building. I think this one? Maybe? Yes. All right, first off,
I need
give me some
something
repairs.
repaired.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Word about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
That, and a little tip.
Well, thank you very much. Great. Come back any time, friend.
I didn't even notice that was 120. Oh my gosh. Let me sell some stuff. So, I don't want those and those. Okay, we'll sell
See
those.
something about
Sure.
here.
Well, thank you and take care.
What do you know about
I'm looking for
Pavlena?
Pavlena from Zhelejov. A young girl, pretty, weaves baskets. Have you seen her?
Old Bozhena's daughter
Aye, that's her.
comes here selling baskets,
Yes,
ointments and all kinds of remedies.
yes, that's the one.
I ain't seen her. Try the rat house. Thrush the...
Alright, what about Capon? Have you seen him?
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone. A friend of mine. The one who ended up in the pillory with me.
Loads of people have been in the pillory, and you know what it's like. I'm really busy right now.
You haven't seen him then? Tall, fair-haired, fancies himself and talks like a noble.
Sorry, but I'm swamped with work because of the Semine wedding. Everyone wants new clothes from me. Even Bashka the butcher ordered a jacket fit for a king, and he isn't even going to the wedding. So, no, I haven't seen your friend, and I can't help you. Sorry.
Okay then. Have a good one.
Hey, Roman! Come on, Roman! Where are you? Roman! Has anyone
Drying
seen
rack.
Roman?
I used that drying rack. He is looking for somebody. Can we talk, sir?
You're looking for Roman? I also need to find him. To ask if he knows where Pavlena is.
That sweetheart of his? Well now, I hadn't thought of that. They could be together somewhere, so you can help me look for him.
Where do you think Pavlena and Roman might be?
Not long ago, Roman was talking over a beer about how him and Pavlena wanted to leave and start a new life. Somewhere where no one knows her and her ma.
You think they'd really do it?
I took it all with a grain of salt, but after what he told me last time, anything is possible. For Christ's sake, he's got a whole house his pa left him. He wouldn't just leave it on account of her, would he?
Well, I don't know about Roman, but I've been at Pavlena's, and it didn't look like she was getting ready to leave.
She might have done it in secret, and she'd have reason enough. Believe me. Best to go and look in Roman's house. That should clear things up.
Wait, though. What was it you were going to say about Pavlena? What did Roman tell you? Why would he want to move away with Pavlena now?
No, I shouldn't have said anything. I promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
Look at me. You can trust me. I won't breathe a word to anyone.
Oh, all right. Pavlena is expecting a child. It's Roman's bastard.
Really? And who else knows about it?
Roman says he told only me. But who Pavlena might have told, I couldn't say. I don't reckon she's got many friends, though.
Now I see why they wanted to leave together.
Aye, that's just what I was thinking. We really should check out Roman's house. Then we'd know for sure.
All right. Let's go and take a look at Roman's.
Great. That is, you can go there.
Hang on, you said you two were friends. Why would I go there alone?
For one thing, I have to work. And besides, how would it look if anyone saw me breaking down his door? My reputation would be ruined. Whereas you, no offense, you're a stranger. You don't have to worry about your good name, do you? But me, I'd lose my livelihood.
So how would I get inside?
How do I get into Roman's house?
Through the door, of course. Only it's locked. I tried it. You'll have to figure something out.
Oh, that's just great. All right. I'll go and have a look.
After you search the place, come back and let me know what you found. I'll be around here somewhere.
Okay. Search Roman's house. Is this Roman's house? Looks like it might be. Roman's house has a ladder right here, though. How do I change outfits like that? Okay, then. I throw on a hood. And I'm gonna be sneaking. Tempting. I'll come back. Don't hear anything in here, so...
Nobody home. But maybe Pavlena was here. It's set for 2. Freshly eaten. And there are the baskets Pavlena came here to sell. They were here for sure. Maybe they just went for a stroll. Dushko might know about their favorite spots.
Yeah, I ain't done yet. Much there. Oh, wrong side of the door. What is this? Sword guard. Protect the swordsman's hands from the opponent's blade. Huh. Now, is there anything up here? Some hay. Alright, let's get dressed. Okay. Very much appreciative of having the ability to switch like that. Switch clothes. Alright, so what does my quest now say? Maybe you can tell me where I should look for him. So it just literally says that they weren't there. Where is he? Right there. Before I do that, I actually want to go here. So we'll go to F first. Looks like he's out there, so since I am carrying now stolen stuff, I need to be a little careful going around the guards. They don't like me right now. Might have something to do with that dead sheep we saw earlier. Hello, horse.
Who are you praying for?
For my son, Yaroslav.
How come he's buried there and not at the cemetery?
He died during birth and was never christened, so he couldn't be buried in the cemetery.
God have mercy. I'm sorry about that.
Aye, me too. If it hadn't been for that treacherous old hag, he wouldn't be here under a tree. He'd be in the churchyard, as he ought to be. The poor, innocent soul. Or standing right here next to me.
Old hag? Who are you talking about?
The midwife, Bozhena. My wife, Ludmilla, gave birth to 3 daughters. Quick and easy every time. The village women often scream all day and night before they bring their babies into the world. Not my Ludmilla. When she had Marushka, it was all over before the midwife even got here. But when Yaroslav was coming into the world, you know, I knew already I'd finally have a son. I never sent for no help. Why would I? After all, Ludmilla done it all on her own 3 times. And besides, that Bozhena is an unclean woman and a witch. Only this time, something went wrong. Of course, I wasn't there. Being a God-abiding man, I was outside. But Marushka comes running out, shouting, "Pa! Send for Bozhena! Ma's poorly!" I thought twice about it, but then I sent for her. She came along with a little girl, Pavlena, and a whole sack of herbs. She started brewing right away, and before the night was out, she was pouring God knows what kind of concoction down Ludmilla's throat. It's a wonder she didn't poison her, the crone. I couldn't get a wink of sleep all night. It wasn't till daybreak that Bozhena came out of the house, carrying in her arms. They could see right off it was a boy. Like I said, only Yaroslav came out feet first. And as they were pulling him out, well, he was all Mother of God. I can't even say it. It was that Božena's doing, I tell you. If she hadn't pulled him out and left Ludmilla to manage herself, he could have lived.
So you still blame her for it?
And why shouldn't I? I haven't told you the half of it yet. I asked the priest, and he told me every midwife has the sacred right to perform baptism when things go wrong. Like when it looks bad for the child, see? She can baptize him, make sure he gets to heaven. And you know what Božena did?
What?
Not a thing. She looked at that little body lying still and didn't do a damned thing. And my wife died a few hours later. So I'm sure you understand what I did after. That same evening, I got the other fellas from the village, and we drove that damned witch out beyond the boundary stone.
I see. She lives in the woods now.
A good thing, too. She hasn't shown up here since. Many times I told myself we should have done more to her, so she'd know how I felt.
I don't think he's going to take too kindly to me, to her saving my life. Can never go wrong with expressing condolences.
Thank you for telling me about it. You have my condolences.
Aye, but words won't bring them back.
So, I don't know if there's anything more
I'd
here.
like to ask you more about your son, Yaroslav, if that's all right with you.
Ask away.
When did your son die?
Well, Yaroslav would have been 5 years old now.
What about your other children?
One of my daughters got married and moved out. Marushka and Olena are still here. Once they get married, I'll be left all alone on the farm.
Why? One of them could live on the farm with her husband, couldn't she? Lots of fellows would give the right arm for a place like this.
Aye, true enough. Only a father should pass his livelihood on to his son. Don't tell me it's different where you come from.
Well, let's pull the royalty card then.
Well, I only got to know my father recently. He's the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, you do look like a man with blue blood. That I can't deny.
Well, thanks, but actually I'm a bastard. My ma was a commoner, so she couldn't marry Sir Radzig. Fortunately, his loyal subject Martin took her in and raised me like his own.
Out of duty?
To be honest, I couldn't tell you. But however it started, they became close. And later, when they died, Sir Radzig took charge of me. So actually, I have two fathers.
God's will. There are times I wish I'd died before Yaroslav. I'd have saved myself all the misery since then. And all that's still to come.
I don't have any more questions. Thanks.
See you later.
Alright, so he doesn't seem like he's done anything, even though he's full of pain. So let's clear that marker, and let's go ask him. It is... Oh yeah, dinner time. Oh. I think he's inside the tavern, maybe.
God bless you.
My boots? Aw.
I hear you're interested in Pavlena.
What's it to you?
Well,
He's
Pavlena's
got a
gone
black
missing.
eye.
Do you know anything about that?
Wait. No, I haven't seen her lately, and I got a pasting in the tavern. so I haven't been out lately. You can ask there.
Aye. I heard about that famous fight of yours.
So you see, I wouldn't wish no harm on Pavlena, even though she didn't want me. But I'm not sure you could say the same about that ginger-headed Roman of hers. That's where I'd look if I was you. His cottage is on the road to the butcher's.
I keep getting splinters from it. Nowhere. I made it myself. You? Don't lie. Where would you have learnt how to do that? You think it's hard?
Okay, so that's everybody. So we're gonna go find Dushko.
Nailing them together. Get hold of the sword and
Greetings.
That bug's blood sure does last a long time. I guess in game time it hasn't been all that long, but
God bless.
there.
I searched Roman's house.
And what did you find?
Now, there's no one there, but Pavlena had been there for sure. The table was set for 2, and I found the baskets that she sells too.
You're right. It sure does look like she was there.
It can't have been long ago either. The food was still fresh. Any idea where they might have gone?
Well, they've got a favorite spot down by the stream. You could try looking there.
Where exactly?
There's a ditch leading from Roman's house to the stream. Follow it down the hill. When you come to a place where the stream flows between the 2 big boulders, turn left and go straight. There it is, under an old linden tree.
All right. Thank you.
But, mind you don't walk into the middle of anything, awkward. And tell that lazy bastard to get his ass to work. I'm not going to do his work for him. Farewell.
How far? How far? Not that far. Get some free food. Pigs. Or boar. If they're boar, then they're bad news. Not really? Alright then. How much nourishment is this? 19. That would be too much. Doesn't weigh anything. I've got 38 honey. Cooked apple. Let's see. Drop the rest. Oh no, I ate some bad food. Alright then. Did brew a digestive potion just for this occasion. We will drink that up then. There's somebody. A Hogherder.
Listen, I'm trying to find someone.
Well, fancy that. Me too. I lost a pig. Have you seen it? I hope he didn't run off into the woods. I take them to the edge of the beech woods for the nuts. Oh, hey, do you reckon there's wolves in the woods? Christ, I'll better find that pig.
Oh, he's a funny one, isn't he? There's a pig right there. I'm just gonna crash through the woods instead of taking a trail. See something. Ooh, lovers.
This must be the place Dushko was telling me about. How the local lads bring their girls over here.
Uh-oh.
A trail of blood. We should see where it leads. Christ, there must have been a fight here.
That's not
This
good.
is surely Pavlena's. A piece of her dress. This doesn't look good. If I had Mutt here, I could let him sniff it. Oh well. Never mind. Blood. I hope it's not Pavlena's. It's covered
Oh my
in blood.
gosh.
Used as a weapon, maybe.
Bloody stone. Ants. Wine, bread, flowers. Alright, so the blood there. Does it go this way? No. Goes the way it came, right? We got blood to here. It's not blood, that's wood, isn't it? That's bark. Oh no.
Jesus. This must be Roman. Someone buried him here. Mother of God. And the body's been munched on by a pig. That fella earlier said he was missing a pig. If he went looking for it, he might have seen something.
I gotta drop something. I'm too heavy. Nourishment 57, so it went down. Alright. I'll just drink. Sir, I found your pig.
That pig you said you lost, I found it.
Great news! Where is it?
Not so fast. It's munching on a corpse back there in the forest.
Blessed Virgin! What corpse?
My guess is it's Roman, a local woodcutter.
By all that's holy! I saw him going towards the woods with his girl, and now you tell me he's dead. Surely she didn't kill him. Oh, Christ! I think I'm gonna throw up.
You say you saw Roman with his girl? You mean Pavlena?
Aye, that's the name. Pavlena. I saw the pair of them going down towards the stream. Probably for a smooch. The two of them are pretty close. That is, they were. Oh, you think the girl might be mixed up in his death?
I hope not. I'm trying to find her too. Have you seen anything suspicious going on around here?
Suspicious? Like how?
I don't know. Someone carrying or dragging something? That corpse didn't walk there on its own.
Hang on now. I did see something a bit odd. One of the farmhands came from the woods in a big hurry. And he was carrying a spade.
Which one of them was it?
Straw! That is Slavobor. But everyone calls him Straw. He works on Jakesh's farm. A big farmstead in the south of the village. Oh, do you think he could have killed Roman?
Who knows? But it does seem like he buried him.
God's truth.
Who are you?
My name is Hugo. I herd hogs. I take them to the woods to forage for acorns and nuts. But I ain't got nothing to do with no cops, if that's what you're asking.
Thanks for your help. I better go and find that farmhand.
Aye, and if he really done it, give the murdering what he deserves.
Okay. I picked up a piece of armor, didn't I? Is it just a other? That thing. Oh, so it's for blacksmithing material. Okay. Got it. Alright, journal. Straw. Alright.
Ladybird, come back before a wolf eats you.
He's a bit simple, isn't he? Let's see if we can get over here to Straw's place. Or find Straw. What is this one? Digest a potion. A still bug's blood. Alright. I'm a little tipsy. Great. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the bug's blood. That thing lasts forever. I'll be making more of those. Did I just like walk right past the place? How do I get in? Jump the fence. Trough. I need a trough. Been out running in the woods. Or not. Alright, sir.
Are you the one they call Straw?
Yeah? Why?
I know everything. I know you buried Roman's body in the woods.
What? How could you? That's not true.
It's no use trying to wriggle out of it. I have a witness.
I didn't want nothing to do with it, I swear. It's all that girl's fault.
Where is Pavlena?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Let's be scary.
Don't try any charades with me. If something's happened to Pavlena, you'll pay for it. Here and now.
No. You're the one who'll pay. I won't let you go and snitch on us. Go to hell!
Come on.
Useless. Enough! I give up!
Had enough!
Enough! Enough! I'll tell you everything! We didn't want it to end like this, I swear. I'll tell you everything.
Speak up!
Well, it all began in the tavern. We were boozing with Jakesh. He don't go to the tavern much, but when he does, me and my brother go along too. Even though we're just his hired farmhands, he buys us wine.
Yeah? Go on.
When Jakesh got drunk, he started remembering that day when his wife and son died. It happened during childbirth. And to this day, Jakesh blames Bozhena, the herb woman, for it. She was the midwife. I don't know if it was really her fault, but anyway, the boy died and she didn't baptize him, even though she had every right to do it. The little fella died unchristened, so his soul is damned for all eternity. That's not right.
That's awful. But what's it got to do with anything?
When he had 3 or 4 jugs inside him, Jakesh started on about how he'd give anything to see Bozhena suffer the same pain as he did. It wasn't enough for him that they drove her out of the village that time. He wanted to pay her back even more.
I hope for your own good, this isn't going where I think it's going.
No. Listen, my brother Ota, he was always the sly one out of the two of us. He came up with this idea that we'd lie in wait for Pavlena when she came to sell her baskets.
I see. Bozhena's daughter for Jakesh's son.
No, it wasn't like that. We didn't set out to kill her, just to give her a bit of a hiding and tell her not to come back here again. Then we'd lie to Jakesh that she was dead, and he'd reward us with... well, he's got 2 girls to marry off, and Marusha's a pretty one. But he'd never let either of them marry a hired hand unless I'd done him a worthwhile service. See?
Oh, so you two just ambushed that poor girl? Where is she now? Answer!
We followed her along the path to the pond, and then we jumped her. Only then her fella turned up, Roman. As soon as he saw us, he charged us like a wounded boar. And he held my brother by the throat and pounded him like a madman. So I grabbed a rock and smashed him over the head with it. I never seen so much blood. I didn't mean to kill him. I swear.
God almighty. And what did you do with Pavlena?
She was stunned when she saw what happened. So my brother grabbed her and dragged her into the rocks while I went to bury Roman. We couldn't just let her go after she'd seen everything.
Where in the rocks?
To the south of Zhelejov. There's a kind of gorge there. An abandoned poacher's hide with a ladder leading to it. I've told you everything. What are you going to do with me?
You're going to the bailiff, sir.
You should be tried justly for what you did. I'll take you to the bailiff and leave the rest to him.
Kurva, I really didn't want it to end like this.
I brought you Slabobor. They call him Straw, from Jakesh's farm. He and his brother attacked Pavlena and killed Roman. Then Straw buried him in the woods.
For the love of God, Straw! Is this true?
We didn't mean to kill anyone. We just wanted to give Pavlena a scare, and Roman went for us. It was self-defense.
Henry, is it true what he's saying?
Yeah, I don't think he had evil intentions.
Straw killed Roman, but I don't believe he did it with evil intentions. You should be lenient.
I'll take your testimony into account. You'll be locked up in the rat house, Straw, until we decide what to do with you. Thanks for bringing him in, Henry. Roman's murder can't go unpunished.
Wow. Made it into the rat house. Alright, dude. Hope you enjoy your new stay, your new room. We're gonna call it an episode here when we continue next time. We will continue the search for Pavlena. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully. Let's see. Where's Straw? Where'd he go? This be funny here. All right. Boy, the camera controls are so twitchy.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. All right. Yeah. So we'll call it an episode. We'll continue from here next time.
What are you doing here? It hasn't been safe around here as of late.
Yeah, we'll continue from here next time. Until then, be good.